Hi there and welcome back to It's Only Paper. Today I'm going to be working in my great big journal. I have actually created the journal spread already. I'd filmed all this video and then when I came to edit it I had salad in my teeth and I just could not bring myself to post it. So it's just the intro bit that I'd filmed talking to you about inspiration and how I'm finding inspiration for this journal spread today, so I wanted just to refilm it. I just couldn't put it out there. So yeah, I'm working in this with you today. And yeah, so inspiration, where do you find your inspiration from? And what do you do, when you get into a little bit of a rut? That's what I want to talk to you about today. I wanted to start this at the very start and talk about sometimes it's just fun to get inspiration from somewhere else, but sometimes when you are struggling, what do you do? Where do you go? How do you start? So we're going to be talking about that today. So I thought it would be fun to start at the very beginning. I'm working today with a sketch that I've created myself, and that's come from a scraplift. And I'm working with the girls from Papermaze. We've all focused or taken as inspiration one particular 12 by 12 scrapbooking layout, and that's what we're working from. I'll show you the layout in a moment, but we're all working from it. And the exciting thing is when you do this kind of thing, everyone will end up with something completely different. There has been the questions, you do get the questions, is that allowed to kind of, it's called a scraplift when you sort of create your own page based on somebody else's. Yes, I mean, we all find inspiration from somewhere, don't we? Everyone's inspiration comes spiked from somewhere else. Obviously, if you are doing this, you need to at least credit the person that you've taken inspiration from. So in this instance, we're working together as a team, so it's a little bit different. But say you saw something on Instagram that completely inspired you. When you do your page, or share yours, it's just nice to credit them, just to let them know, and that person will be so happy that you've taken inspiration from their work. So yes, it's totally fine to do that, but just make sure you credit the person, the source, where your inspiration has come from. It's just a nice thing to do. So yeah, I'm going to, what I've actually done, rather than just scraplift, I've looked at the original scrapbooking page and I have created a sketch based on that. So I'll show you the actual scrapbooking layout that I'm taking inspiration from right now. So this is the actual layout that we are working from. And the idea being, we all take inspiration from this page and then create our own. So from looking at that scrapbooking page, I have made myself a sketch there. I find it a little bit easier to do this way. Sometimes looking at a whole finished page, it can feel quite overwhelming, and you don't want to be doing piece for piece. They've put their photo there, they've got an embellishment there, and you try and do the same. This way it kind of simplifies it. So we've got the whole page in the middle, the photo, the kind of layering, the circles are embellishments, there was like a little chevron-y bit there, and then we've got the little bits top and bottom with some wording. So I'm going to completely simplify mine. I just find it so much easier. It's like it's clearing your brain a little bit to see it, and it's nice then because you end up with definitely your own version. You don't have to do it piece for piece. If you want to do 2 photos, you can add 2 photos. If you don't want to do any layering, you don't have to. If you just want to do 1 photo with layering around it, that's absolutely fine. And if you end up doing something completely different, that's totally fine too. The idea is this is your starting block. Even if you just take inspiration from just having some layering at the top, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be the same. You're just taking inspiration from it. It's just a really good way to get you started, especially if you're having those kind of like creative block times. And the other thing is, you don't even have to scraplift it. If you're taking inspiration from someone, it could be just the colours they've used. It could be the title they've used. It could be how they've laid out their photos. So if you're looking at somebody's work for inspiration, have a look kind of like with open eyes and see what kind of speaks out to you. Great to find ideas on Instagram, Pinterest. There's so many different places that you can find inspiration from. I've decided to go with the 1 photo today, and I've got my photos printed from free prints, so I'm going to go through those And as you will see, this page comes together really well. And I'm super excited. Shall I show you the finished one already? Because obviously I've done it a little bit differently. Yeah, why not? I'm really pleased with how this journal's coming together, by the way. It's so fun. Right, it is an Animal Kingdom page, and I'm using a map today as well, a park map. So, oops, let's see. Oh, it's so big, this one. Right, that's the finished page there. You see the one photo, and I will talk to you about it whilst I create it. So I really hope you enjoy this, and I hope you enjoy seeing this page come together from the very, very start, and I hope it helps you and inspires you to get some pages started as well, and maybe where to look for inspiration in the future. My photos, because I've got quite a lot of these now, I always write like the month or what they're from, and these are what I've got left. I do need to do another order. I've been really bad at keeping up these. I was doing so well and I've let things slide. I know I've got, there's a 4x6. 4x6, me with the chocolate banana. I do like a chocolate banana. I know I didn't do too many 4x6s, so I think that's it. Right, so definitely not that one because I've already got that one in the book, in my journal. So it's going to be between these two. I think I might be leaning towards that one. Look through here and decide on my page. Doesn't really matter in this journal where it goes because I'm not being super sensitive about what order or anything, but if I decide on a page, it may help me out with what kind of stash I'm using. Let's have a look. See, that was we've already documented the oh, actually we haven't. I didn't realize that. I thought I'd documented about our dinner with Snow White. I haven't. I must have been editing the video that it's reminded me. So where can we do, oh, the Love Bug, that would be perfect for our days in All Stars. Whoops, it's resting on a cup and saucer. Done these ones. Actually, we've got the Animal Kingdom park map there. I wonder if that one would be a good one on there. I think it might be. Just goes really well. It's like it was meant to be, doesn't it? Yeah, I think that might be the one. I've actually got some other photos from this day as well, so I think I might do some hidden bits and pieces on here, but make it as kind of like one initial page. And as for stash, I'm going to have a using up session, I think. I've got so many bits and pieces started. I have these chipboard frames. They might work out well for the extra photos. I love this paper. Yeah, I'm just going to have a session. I'm liking this one as well, of just using up bits and pieces. I've got these stickers here. These could work really well. Yeah, let's use up some stash today. This is the following day now, and I've been giving this page a lot of thought. I was thinking about adding photos behind, but I've actually got loads of these little mini frames to use, and I was thinking actually about having them on the side. I thought that might be quite cute, so I think I might do that instead. I still quite like the glassine behind. I really like that look. Yeah, so I'm thinking about having something on the side. I quite like this. That's quite pretty. And then I've got these photo frames from my photos. Let's cut these out and let's see how this goes. I'm intrigued space-wise just to see how much space I'm actually going to have. So I tested this out. Did I want that one on there? And that one on there. Yes, so I thought we'd have this one sideways with the today. I quite like that one. I think, are these sticky back? Yes, they are. These, by the way, are, so I'm using some bits and pieces from Papermaze, so I'll do this as I'd gifted. These are from Rose's Studio, the chipboard frames from the Keeping Cool range. I didn't realise they're sticky backed. That makes my life so much easier. So let's try and get as much of the Animal Kingdom sign in as possible. It's not going to all fit, but that's absolutely fine. And then we can trim that off. Isn't that cute? So we'll pop that one down there, and I'm going to cut this one out of here. I've got a replica of a photo there. Somebody asked recently about, do you reuse the same photos, as in do you use the photos, the same photo but in different journals? And yes, I do. Sometimes I will use something from like my travel journals and put them in a weekly journal. I don't hesitate to do that. Or sometimes have you ever had it where you've got a story to tell but you don't have a particular photo? I've done that before as well. I've just realised that's the same photo, so I don't need to do that one. Actually, maybe I don't have as many as I thought. Oh, that's a different one. That's I thought it was the same one. It's not. It's with the Tree of Life. So yeah, I'm quite happy to do that. It doesn't bother me. I was just wondering with this one because it's got that white strip on it. Let's make that work. I think we can make it work. But yeah, if sometimes you can have a story but you don't have a photo. Sorry, my alarm's going off. Sorry, I've got up really early to finish this morning, and I had another alarm set just in case I didn't. But yeah, as I was saying, I want to put something on there so it doesn't look like I've just not had the space. A little bit of this. Yeah, so if I will get my words out. If sometimes I've got a story but I don't have a photo, I won't hesitate to use a different photo just to put next to it if I can make it fit. So yeah, I've used the same photo before. Let's see how this looks. So I'll put a little bit of green on there. Yeah, that looks better than having the white, doesn't it? Bit showing. Let's trim that down. There, that would do. And then we've got the ride photo as well. I don't know whether to bother including that. It's quite small. I don't think I will. I'm just doing it for the sake of it. I was going to pop it in there. But actually, I think the 3 photos will be absolutely fine. I'm not going to use this because it's not quite wide enough. This is the packaging. I really liked that look. It's spotty and cute. But instead, I've actually got that. That could work quite well. Yes, let's do this. Right, this is from this collection here. Remember, I was using this recently. Pretty Little Studio Sun-Kissed. And I wonder actually, oh, I could do the stars or the spots. I'm going to go spots actually, because I was going to use this underneath my photo. And then we can do it to match the page. Oops, a daisy. I took a bit more off than I expected there. Right, let's pop that on there, and then we can attach the photos and have it as a little bit of a flip, and then it can flip up like that. So the other thing I'm going to do, because we want it to be pretty both sides, I am going to make this double-sided. I just realized that, otherwise it's going to look a bit plain and boring on the other side. And it's a lovely map, so it will be a shame to do that. So I'm just going to stick some sticky on there and pop that on the other side and do exactly the same. Sorry, I've kind of run out of desk space. I'm not purposely, or I'm out of frame. Right, so that now is, oh actually I prefer that side with the green, that is so nice. And then I'm going to back my photos as well. And actually then if I wanted to add journaling on the back, I could, that would work quite well. I like these little frames, they're cute. Actually, I haven't quite got enough of that one. I'm going to use those on, or is that going to be too many spots? What else have I got? Stars. I've just made up my mind. I quite like that torn edge actually. Oh, I'm sticking it on the wrong way. Oh, we want the stars to show through. Let's try that again. It's going to be sticky on the other side, but I really wanted that edge. Right, we're going to have a little bit of a torn edge on there as well. I think that looks quite nice. I feel like with Animal Kingdom, it's a very rustic place. So I like the torn edge for it. I'm just going to do the same with the other photos. So for this strip on the other side, we are going to... Actually, I don't think I am going to cut it down. I really like it as it is. Let's pop this in here with the clear tape. And then on the other side as well. Make it nice and secure. And I love the fact that we've got the map on that side, but we still get to see the map on this page as well. I really like how that's worked out. I'm now going to add some double-sided sticky to my frames, just to hold them in place. Let's add a couple of bits. And we're going to pop them on there. I really wanted to like just have a page with one photo. So this, I feel, is a really good compromise, having the extra photos from the day on the other side. So the story is that we bought matching t-shirts. I will keep this because I do have other photos from the day that I haven't printed off yet. And it was a really fun day. Yeah, so Aid basically wanted a t-shirt. He's been looking for an Animal Kingdom t-shirt for ages. That reminds me, the one he's got has a hole in it under the arm, and I keep meaning to sew it up the last few trips. And we're out there and I think, oh blast, I've forgotten again. Anyway, we were in this store. He picked up a t-shirt. It was okay. It wasn't our favourite. And then we'd actually just paid for it. And we were just looking in the store and I spotted these t-shirts. Do you know, I thought I had printed off a photo. Maybe I didn't. And it was so cute. And then we got matching ones. I don't think you can really see there. But they're not exactly the same. He had the adults version. I naturally had the kids version. And there. And we had Animal Kingdom t-shirts on. This was the next time that we went. Actually, we didn't go and change. This was like the following trip, the following days. We went a few days later, so this was then. I'm really looking forward to wearing them. The t-shirt is so nice. It's really soft. I hope they don't bobble. Disney t-shirts have such a habit of bobbling. They never used to, and now they're really bad. And when you're spending sort of like 30 odd quid on a t-shirt, it does annoy you. And he has actually said that he's not doing it anymore. He's not buying any more Disney t-shirts in actual Disney, because you can buy the Primark ones for 6 quid and they don't bobble. So yeah, it's very, very frustrating. Right, I'm going to take this off because we don't want that on there, and then that we can cover up. Right, I am going to stick this down. Let's start working on this other side. I like that. That is so cute. Let's get this on the page, and we've got some bits with Donald Duck, which we're obviously not fussed with because this page isn't about Donald Duck, but that's fine. I'm going to stick this down as well. Just going to do in the middle, so if I want to tuck anything in the sides, I can. I like that. It just makes it just slightly less busy. I do need to cut down my photo, and I am going to add a white background. And this is me having the chocolate banana. Oh my goodness, it's the best snack in Disney. I know I rave about them whenever we're over there. I've only had one, I think the last 3 trips. I'd never had them before then. And they are seriously good. Is this large enough? Yes. And I keep saying I'm going to make them at home and I keep forgetting. It is literally a frozen banana dipped in chocolate and then dipped in peanuts, crushed peanuts. But there's just something about it. The actual banana, when you bite in it, it's almost quite ice creamy. It's really weird. But they're so good. Yeah, I keep meaning to do it. Right, I'm going to go and buy bananas today. And that's going to be something I'm going to do this weekend. That's what I'm going to do. I'm excited about this weekend. My closest friends that I speak to every single day are from a Disney planning website. I've been a member on there since 2012. I joined just before our 2012 trip. And yeah, I met these girls there. And yeah, we've been friends ever since. We have a WhatsApp group. Do I want this behind? Oh, actually, let's tear this off. Let's pop that down there. And yeah, we chat every day. And Lisa and Cheryl, I've met loads of times. I've been on holiday with them. And I haven't met Nikki and Amanda. They've sort of joined our little group a little bit later. We knew them on the website, but we didn't have a WhatsApp group with them. And they joined our WhatsApp a few years ago. And I'm really excited with going to Amanda's on Saturday. And I can't wait to meet her and Nikki as well. It's going to be so nice. Yeah, I'm really excited. Right. I was also going to add my green strips. Green, or should I do a different colour? I think I've got some other colours in this bag here. There. I don't know, I don't want it being a rainbow page. I've done a couple of rainbow pages lately. And I was wanting to feature more on like the Animal Kingdom colours. Let's cut this off here. Gets fiddly with the tearing when you haven't got as much to tear. Funny, isn't it? Years ago you used to tell your kids not to speak to people online, but probably my closest friends that I speak to every day I've met online. Oh, I like that one with the big white border. Actually, I prefer that one. I think that stands out so much better. Right, do you remember the little, oh, where is it, that sketch? Go. So I've got my photo in the middle, I've got the bit across the side. I am going to add some green strips. I may not do the bits top and bottom. That's the nice thing with doing a sketch. You just use it for inspiration. You don't have to do everything. And I'm thinking about the green bits there. Stick this down now, again just in the middle, so if I want to slide anything in the side like I'm doing here, I can. Let's take this end. Is such a good way of using up of making something go a little bit further by just tearing the sides there. I think that works really well with the white bits there showing. And let's have paler green as well. I think, yeah, I'm really glad I didn't go with all the colours, especially with the colours of the sky and the trees. It just works really, really well. Oh, I love that. Do a little bit more, and then I've got to decide where I'm adding my journaling. And if you're into Disney and you'd like to see our Disney vlogs, I will leave a link to our Disney channel down below. I'm currently sharing our videos from spring, and we've got a trip coming up this autumn as well. I love that. That looks so fun. I do have some of the packaging of the chocolate banana, but I was also thinking about making a mini book with it. I might save it and do that, because I have used this on a page on another from a previous trip. Right, will that close? Yep, I am loving this. Just wondering whether to add that Yeah, I think I might do actually, just so it fits in a little bit with the page. Quite like that. These die cuts, let's have a look at them on here, also from Rose's Studio, from Papermaze. And I might actually take, we've got Moments, I might actually take some of these for my page. Underneath some of the bits there's some like little pointy flaggy things. So I realised then I have some like that, so I am going to add these underneath, but because I don't have them all, I just thought I could make my own. So I've just cut a little bit up the middle, and then we've got our own version there, and I'm going to do the same with the blue here, and then we've got our own little flags. I quite like the idea of that. I don't want too much showing, but I'm not going to bin these bits because they will be fab to use another time. Pop those in place. I'm going to add a sticky foam pad on the other one, just to give it a little bit of height, so it stands out a little bit. I may well add some journal tape on those as well. Maybe that one needs to be a little bit longer. Yeah, cool. And then I was going to add a few other bits and pieces. I quite like the heart, but I don't know whether to leave it all in the same colours. Let's have a few bits and pieces sticking out like that. That was left over from that one there. I could actually have the same there, just to add a little bit of interest there. I think that looks really nice. I also found this, which says, "This is our story." I'm going to include that, and actually what I might do is have something with the story inside. I think that will work really well. And pop my journaling inside. I was going to have maybe smile, a little bit of pink, so we're going to put the heart there, and then we're going to have so happy because I've got the chocolate banana, and that works really well because I've used the foam dot for underneath, so that kind of sticks up a little bit better. I feel like I want to add maybe a couple of touches of pink now, so that matches. I am going to cut this circle in half, and in some ways the sketch that we had the bits top and bottom, and actually mine are going to be on the sides instead. I love that. You're the reason I smile today. That's our matching t-shirts and my chocolate banana. I might actually just trim that slightly. Perfect. There, I like that. Much as the Donald Duck there didn't really bother me, I am going to cover it up. I've got a little ticket I'm going to pop down like that. And then I've got a So Very Special. It was such a fun day. There, perfect. And I'm going to find something now to make that little journal card. I've got this packaging from some Pretty Little Studio, and it's got like lines, so that would be great for journaling. You can see it was alphabet stickers. I think I'm going to stick it on here because I need this to be a little bit taller so it sticks out that could work really well. I think I'm going to do that so well. I wanted it to stand out a little bit. Oh, and it's actually got, I didn't realise that on the branding strip, the little things. This is from the Simple Stories range. I really like this, and I just want something really simple. I'm going to do the journaling. Staple that on there. I'm going to add a great big heart on here as well. And couple of other bits as well. I'm just making my own little journaling card actually, aren't I? And then I've got a space for my journaling, and it's actually off the page. Sometimes I think when you've done a page you're really happy with it, you then kind of think, oh, where's the journaling going? So this yeah, this just works really well. So I've got my journaling now, which can go inside the pocket, and like I said, if I want to add extra photos I can just do them on another card if I do find anything else. I'm happy with that. I was just having a little look. I've got some other bits and pieces. These are left over also from Rose's studio, and I think I might just add a few little bits and pieces just to add a little bit of colour. These look quite pretty. That. And then I've also got these are from Cocoa Vanilla Studio. What else have I got? I might just add, I just love adding word strips. I just think they really add something to a page. Finally, I've realised I've got a tab up here from the page on the other side, so I'm just going to pop that on there. Love these days. So I've added a few of these, and I think they really bring something to the page. So that's it, I'm done. We've got our flippy bit here, so we've still got the map on the back there from Animal Kingdom, which I love. And then we've got the main photo with the journaling behind, and obviously I can add more photos if I wish. I'll give you a little bit of a close-up there. I'm really pleased with how this turned out, and all from taking inspiration from the layout, the scrap lift, and obviously I turned that into a sketch. So I really hope that's inspired you today. I hope it's inspired you maybe to take on how to take inspiration from other places. And I've really enjoyed this. I will leave a link down below to the blog post so you can see all the other layouts as well over on the Papermaze blog. And if you want to join in, feel free. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.